Okay. All right, I think we're back. All right, I'm going to start my timer over. Hey, Desbo, welcome back, buddy. Yeah, sorry about that experiment earlier. I wanted to try it out, but it was a bad idea. So, going back to the original formula. Hey, Arthur. Hey, Angelica. Wow, okay. Oh, hey, thanks, Casey Plum. Appreciate it, buddy. Paris Saint-Germain. Tony Tram is repping the PSG. It's a Parisian football club, the PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. All right. Thanks, Dasbo. Thanks for holding it down, buddy. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. All right. Gotta get back to it. I brought my glasses today. All right. So again. So I just did a few jabs in isolation, followed by a few crosses in isolation. All right, let's keep going. 47 people. If you're new here, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Do it. What's Justin saying? Hey, not anonym. I am working from the hip. I'm not sure what you're saying, but like on my crosses, like the only way I'm achieving enough power to make the bag move a little is by putting my hips into it. Because if I just put my arm into it, I got no power. But so I'm not sure what you're talking about, but okay. So I'll just break it down again. Thanks, Duck. Duke. All right. So, fake jab, cross. Dasbo, thanks, buddy. All right. So when I do a bunch of crosses like that in a row, I actually feel it in my calf, just because I'm actually pushing quite a bit, right? Hey, digital validity, yeah. Well, it depends. So you are right that moving my front foot on the jab kind of telegraphs it. At the same time, kind of enables me to do more like power jabs, right? So there's all kinds of jabs, right? Like this, very low telegraphic, right? You just kind of get them to react, and then you get them with something else. And then there's a more power jab where instead of being bladed, I'll bring my leg, my front leg up to the side a little bit so that I can put a little bit more power into it, right? So to make it a jab that's more intentionally painful versus just a tickle, right? So this is a tickle, right? Tickle, tickle. But this one, because I'm going from bladed to more open, I'm not going to put a little bit of hip into it. So now I do more of a power jab, but then as I'm putting some hip into it, yeah, it's going to be pretty common for me to move my leg a little bit. So there's going to be a little bit of telegraphing there, but it's not a ton. So but I can try to move my leg less, right? I can put hip into it while not so much kind of doing this. So let me try. There you go. I don't know, was that better? Hey, fake. Feek. So anyway. Anyway. Hey, y'all be good to my boy Dasbo. He's keeping the trolls away, so. All right. Yeah, I do kicks too, so I just kind of go through phases, but I can start doing some kicks now if you want. So you got your sort of typical roundhouse, low roundhouse, medium roundhouse. Here, let's do another medium. Let me try to get my hands better placed though. There you go. And I can do a high roundhouse, so kind of head level here. There you go. No, I'm not a street fighter. Jimmy, I'm not sure what kicks you've been looking at, but I've been driving my hips into those kicks. But here, I'll show you again. I'll do that mid-level kicks here. Right, see how my hips land up this way, right? So, you know, I start from here and I end up here at the end of the roundhouse, like every single time. So I'm not sure how you could say that I'm not rotating my hips, like I am. You can also see it on my pivot foot. It goes from facing front to facing that way, from here to here, right? So, all right, see? Yeah, okay. What did he say? If you turn that heel facing directly towards the bag, is a big difference. Yeah, Gabriel, that's literally what I do every time, so. Okay, I mean, that's literally what I was doing since the beginning, but. Daredevil is here. All we need now is the Foggy Nelson. We'll have a whole party. Nice to see you, Mr. Murdoch. Fake 221, tread very carefully. So those were right kicks. Oh, hey, Athletic Mo. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the super chat. Everybody say thank you to Athletic Mo. A king who gave me a super chat. Okay. All right. Yeah, I do have a bunch of other kicks. I'll get them in there. As far as punch and kick combo, my go-to kind of simple combo is jab, cross, hook, roundhouse, right? So jab, cross, hook, roundhouse, roadhouse. So like a couple power jabs, and then the combo, jab, cross, hook. So I can do, but I got some other kicks. So I can do a couple flying knees as well. It's just kind of awkward to do it against the standing bag because I kind of bump up against the base. Gotta keep my leg up. Flying knee, lead side kick. Kind of a defensive move. Rear side kick as well. So with my rear leg, which is the right leg, just gonna lift it up and then turn my hips at the last second and try to go from here down to here. Make gravity work for me. So up, shoot. So up, shoot it. Hey, Roblox. Who's bullying me? Yes, trolls. Let the butt hurt flow through you. Okay, nice Dusbo. Cower, no, it's Dusbo. He's on top of things, man. Anyway, so I'm going to do another rear leg side kick, but with a little bit of forward momentum. So it's similar energy to a rear leg teep. So here's the rear leg teep. Shit, I just knocked a bunch of shit out of my garage. Yay! Alright, let's do another rear leg teep. There you go. So I definitely like this one because it's very simple, very effective. The front leg side kick is kind of nice, just a little bit of as a defensive move as you retreat. Put some distance between you and your problem. Anyway, if you're new here and if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. Yeah, I'll give you a spinning back kick in a second. So I showed you the rear leg teep. I can also do like a front leg teep, right? You just kind of whoop, whoop, whoop. But you can also put a bit of energy, forward momentum into it, which gives it a little bit more displacement power. There you go, knocked it over finally. Sometimes the bag doesn't want to go down, you know. Sometimes the bag fights back. Yeah, Dimitri. Yeah. Kind of go sideways off of the teep. Yeah. Also, it makes the teep harder to catch. So you can pivot your back foot on that lead teep. Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm not feeling it though. I don't think I need to practice it more. Yeah, Cower, I'm definitely not trying to go pro or even amateur. I'm just messing around the bag, so. But, you know, I don't mind adding some speed into things, for sure. You know, I have different modes, right? Most of the time, I'm just trying to practice things, so I don't worry too much about speed as I try to go for, you know, more like form. So like when you see me do the roundhouse, most of the time I'm pretty slow, right? So But if I want some speed, you know, like it's kind of there. So if I want to master the speed and power, for the most part, it's mostly there. But yeah, I mean, I'll never measure that up in a real fight anyway, so. Oh, Dimitri, you're right. You're right. I have this bad habit of staying bladed when I do the roundhouse. So I'm having to kind of rotate all the way. And you're right. It got some power. So what you're saying is just kind of do this, right? So, like that. It definitely gives it more power for sure. And that's the thing where to remember is in Muay Thai, they're rarely bladed. They're kind of more squared and they can get a lot more power from both sides. So that's something to keep in mind that I always forget whenever I do like Muay Thai roundhouse kicks or even strikes for that matter, like hand strikes. So, like this, like this. Bam. Yeah, you're right, Dimitri. It's kind of night and day. Yeah. Step turning my foot to. Okay, so you're saying like when I step, instead of stepping like this, I should try to preemptively turn my foot like that. So like that. Okay. So it kind of gives me a leg up, so to speak, on my rotation. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right, all right. Thanks, Dimitri. That's a good one. And keep the momentum through, yeah. Like a baseball bat, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Dimitri. So, let me break it down. Bladed, step to the outside, right? So, I'm gonna try and do it in a single motion. It's just I usually have to break it down before I can do it in a single motion. Let me try to break it down a bit more. Thanks, Dimitri. That's cool, buddy. And pick up that butt heel on the teep too. Last missing piece. So like, whoop, whoop. That's good shit, man. Oh, hey, Sharp. All right. Okay. Let me go get some water. I'll be right back. Dazbo, Dimitri, keep things going, all right? Be right back. 5 minutes. Hey, I'm back. Oh, yeah. Get me those likes and subs, especially the subs. Oh, Giga, cool. Oh. 8. 5, 3, 8. Ok. Dimitri, usually on my crosses, I try to make a point of kind of rotating my hip like that, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and I'm doing it wrong. Hey, Margot dear. Okay, Dimitri, roger that. Okay, all right. Let me try to slow it down. Is that better? Okay. Well, I'm slowing it down just to try to get my form correct. So. Okay. Yeah. Well, dude, okay. that better? Yeah, it does, boy, I know. Mia, really? I wasn't even throwing my left. I was pretending to throw the left. But okay. Okay, all right. I didn't think I was dropping my right hand, but okay, I'll try to pay more attention to that. Yeah, the video is swapped, so what you see as my left hand is my right hand and vice versa. So this is actually my left hand. So when I do jabs with my left hand and then cross with my right hand like this. Yeah. Like you don't have a work list. So jab, cross. So the stream is inverted. No, I was throwing my right hand. So right hand, left hand. But on the video, it's just inverted. So now your comment makes more sense, Mia. Yeah, I was dropping my lead hand a little bit when I was going with my back hand, my right hand. All right. Yeah, Dimitri. It does get harder, but you know, it's kind of good. I'll keep an eye on it. No, I've never boxed. I've never done anything professionally or or even amateur. I mean, I just took group classes in Jeet Kune Do pretty much, so. You're funny, DJ. Yeah, I'm not a professional. I'm not even an amateur. I'm just some old guy, you know, just playing around with my bag. So, for the most part, I try to do this every day to slightly improve my cardiovascular shape. So. Yeah. You know, people tell me to turn my fist over, and I get it that this is the correct way to go. I just don't like doing it, so I just keep my fist like this. This kind of takes more energy out of me. This is more chill for me, so I get that like this kind of gets you on the better knuckles. Like, I get it. I just don't care. So. All right. I can go back to kicking. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. So on the hook, I do try to be more like this. Yeah. Hey, Mia, you have a channel? Dimitri, do you have a channel? Anyway, like, Dimitri, Mia, you're obviously getting good advice. So if you have channels on YouTube, drop a comment on one of my videos. This way I'll see your handle and I'll be able to click on your profile and then subscribe to your channel. So I always like seeing contents from people who actually do this for real. So I'm just barely a Luddite. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, let's get back to kicks. I gotta move the bag here. So I'll go back to roundhouse. Can do some high roundhouse. Hey, Dimitri, that's cool. Well, Dimitri, like, you know, since you have a YouTube account, you can always post some videos on your YouTube account if you ever want to. And if you do, let me know. But that's cool, man. I appreciate it. Oh, your dog's name is Mia. That's awesome. Well, I didn't see your email, but just drop me a comment. If you did, that's good. So. So thanks, Nick, and Dimitri for all the constructive feedback. I appreciate it. Thanks, Nick. Here, I can do some question mark kicks too. Anybody wants to see my question mark kicks? Yeah? No? Maybe? Dimitri, yeah, no, I feel you, buddy, but you definitely have some good experience. But you can still post videos that just kind of shows you training, you know what I mean? And everybody can learn from everybody. So. Nick, if you just go to my channel and find any video and you drop a comment on there, then I can subscribe to you. So, because I get notified when people drop comments on any of my videos, so. All right, let me try some question mark kicks for giggles. So, for those, for the question mark kicks, like I said before, I just start with a couple of like low kicks, kind of like teeps, right? But just kind of weak teeps. Just kind of do that, or like chassé kick. Kind of annoy them, like on their legs here, trying to get them to drop their arms. You know, maybe go to the ribs, go to the spleen a little bit. Kind of do that a bunch, and then doing once more, then bam, and then just kind of fake and then fake. So.